36 car with a weight handicap of 44, so they're pretty heavy too. And once they get some points at this race, they will have the restrictions for the next Fuji round, which means that I don't know, maybe it's better for some to have restrictions and better for some not to have restrictions for the Fuji round. But if they all get points, they will have the restrictor for the next round. Still here, the battle for P7. Sekiguchi hanging there. He was fighting for the podium, just had some accident in between and dropped down in position. We have another 10 laps to go. We will see how Ishiura makes it up his way to a better position. Because he is slowly getting closer and closer to the number 3 car, the Nissan GT-R in front. So here we have the leader. It's still the 6 car, Yamashita. And it looks like that Cassidy backed up a bit. And there is a gap in between the others behind. We have the Lexus Wakozu on top, and then keeper following. Another Lexus, Wet Sports, and then the Nissan GT-R, the Kondo Racing. Here we have the Colsonic Impulse GT-R, which we did not see much today. Still fighting for P8. I believe that Sekiguchi, he might have some effect, as it affected a bit that he jumped. His time is dropping a little bit by little. 10 laps to go. We have another 10 laps. Everybody pushing hard. And I guess Yamashita is running away. But still, Nick keep on pushing. This will be for the 500 class. If it goes like this for the next 10 laps, it will be a Lexus party today. And for the 300 class, it will be a Nissan party today. So obviously we can see which manufacturers are being strong on the Chang International Circuit. Talking aside a bit, the Chang International Circuit, Chang is a beer manufacturer. So that's the owner of the circuit is a beer manufacturer, Chang Beer, I think. Some of you have tried it before. It's one of my favorites too. And else the circuit is called the Buriram International Circuit. Buriram is up north on the map of Thailand. And I heard that this area is an area where you eat, where the food is more spicier than other parts of Thailand. And I think that's true because for the past 4 years I've been there, it was quite spicy, but it's really good food there they have. So Kunimoto, he cannot hold still. He is fighting. His partner is obviously Tsuboi Sho is fighting for the podium, still keeping the 3rd position with having the GT-R from behind. Takaboshi is I guess pushing hard too. He just came back from the Nürburgring 24 hours race where they had a beautiful race with the Kondo Racing team. Well, it's been a week, so I don't think they have jet lag or something like that. That's the sister car. of Taekwondo racing, the realized Nissan GTR with Hiramine. That would be a beautiful win for them. They did kind of, they were so close yesterday with the qualifying. So. Right, another GTR and another GTR from behind as well. It's been for the past 5-6 years now that the GTR is so strong on this track. And that's the 11 car. This was the winner of last year, Hiranaka and Yasuda. Now it's Hiranaka, I guess, driving, and he wants to keep the position for the podium. Looking at the 300 class, we have the leader, the 56 car, the Nissan GTR, the 56, is a Yokohama tire, and the one behind, the number 10 car, the Gainer GTR, is as well Yokohama tire. And then we have on third place the Dunlops. And then just one Bridgestone, and then there's another overlap. Is that oh no, that's not an overlap, that's contact. But why? It's a 500 class and a 300 class, which means that the 64 car just slowed down, and the 11 and the car who was just driving behind did not obviously see the 500 class slowing down and went right into it. And here, that's the fight for P3. This is the fight for P3. Leon, the 65 car, they only changed the front tires. They are slowly catching up, and this is the fight for P3 with 7 laps to go. Gamo Naoya, he also just came back from the Nürburgring 24 hours race. There you go, super close now. And a bit of a gap again. And there you see the Rayberg car. Jensen is back on the track. The number 1 car, the last year's champion car, is back on the track. So they did fix the problems. However, I think they just need to try to get the checkers flag and going home with no points. Ooh, so now Hiranaka, he needs to push a bit more so that he can keep his position. The fight for P3 with 6 laps to go. Gamo Naoya, he was yesterday for the free practice. They were pretty fast. However, all of a sudden for the qualifying, they did not perform well. So maybe it's the tires they had yesterday for the qualifying was not expected as they performed. Now they are having two new tires at the front and 2 used one. Oh no! That's the D station, Aston Martin, with a flat tire. That's a puncture. They only changed the left ones, and that's a right one, which they did not change. That is unfortunate. They were at P5 at this moment, and they could get some points, but now that's still a way to go until the pits. That is so unfortunate. Sad. That's so sad for him. Well, this kind of things can happen. The track temperature must be very still high. So a lot of, it can be hard on the tires. So here we have back at the 500 class. That's the battle for P3. Now, stuck a bit. The 24 realized GTR is stuck behind the 300 class cars. Now clear again. That will be a tough fight. That is a fight for the podium for P3. Here we have the number 6 car. Having quite a nice time now. They are on top. And they have a gap of 1.5 seconds. And you see the Aston Martin finally back in the pits, changing the tires and will hopefully get back on the track as quick as they can so that they can still score some points. I don't know if that's possible, but let's keep our fingers crossed. It's getting closer and closer for the Gainer GTR and the Leon AMG with Gamo. Gamo is another aggressive driver. And that's the, by the way, that's the champion car of last year. He is currently the champion from last year. Pushing hard. Well, looking at this season's ranking, they still need some points. They are at P9 and with the weight handicap of 17 kilograms. So they both need some more points. Here we have the top, Sasha. He cannot keep his eyes open. He cannot, oh my God. His hands must be sweaty. That is a tough battle to look at, because look at that. The gap between the GTR from behind, the number 10 car, is not big anymore. This is a close fight. A super close fight. Ishikawa is in the car, pushing hard. He's another young driver. Very quick one though. With their combination is super good. Still, oh my God. Did you just see that? Yeah, he can't even keep his breath. But still, you can see a smile. Well, let's keep on watching who will end up in the middle of the podium. The battle of two GTRs. With two GTRs and with the Yokohama tires both. Oh my God, I cannot watch him. And he can't watch either. He's just started to, pray for the win. Much closer now. That is almost tail to nose. Almost. Ooh, that is tough. It's the same car with the same tires. Oh, and here he tries. Ishikawa tries to get into the inside, and they're back on the home stretch. Getting to the slipstream. He did, but now, no. And there's the leader of the 500 class from behind, but he must be aware that this is a battle for the win for the 300s. Okay, that was, and Nick. Nick is being disturbed by the leaders of the 300, but it's both are fighting for P1. It's a battle for both of them. 2 Lexuses for the 500 class, 2 GTRs for the 300 class. Wow, this is breathtaking.